YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my finale, yes finale, of my Project Pan Roulette collab. I had initially thought that I would continue this for another month because the next round isn't starting until April 15th, but I have another project starting up, so I figured I would just end this one. I will still be working on a few products from this, so don't be surprised if you see them in my March empties. Anyways, let's get started. I did finish / hit my goal on 2 products from last time. I did finally finish the Kat Von D loose setting powder. It's all done finally. It's not even that finally. Once I started using this correctly, as in I had to use a little bit more than I initially thought, I went through it pretty fast, so that wasn't a problem. And to my surprise, that was, what was that? A matte product, and to my surprise, a product that I'd recommend to anyone, my Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. I hit pan. Now I know these kind of cream products, like this is similar to the ColourPop highlights, are relatively easy to hit pan on, but I wasn't necessarily like digging a hole too much. I mean, my usage is pretty covered. I mean, I do use the middle a little bit more, but that's still surprising because it's not like a speck of pan either. It's a tiny little chunk, so I will be continuing to use this until I use it up because I want to use it up this year because it's getting a little on the older side, and I know if this is like the ColourPop highlights, they dry out in like a year and a half, 2 years, so definitely. I'm happy that I hit pan on it. I'm just a little surprised. So that means I hit my goal / finished 8 products in this, and considering we were really only supposed to draw 6, not the 10 that I drew because I didn't pay attention, I think I was very successful in this. So let me show you the other products, and then I will show you everything that I finished in the project along with those 2 items. So something I've considered decluttering, the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. Mine is in the shade Nude. I have to mix this with other stuff to make it work for my skin. But here is where I am. I did use up a nice little chunk last month. So hopefully this will be done by the end of this month. That's what I'm really hoping for. So don't be surprised if you see this in March's empties, or maybe it'll be done at the beginning of April. Next was a unique product. I threw in my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. Once I put this in here, this stopped moving. I don't know if I was just kind of starting to forget to use it a little bit more, which was some of it, but maybe this didn't start all, as far to the top as I thought, because I thought I went through like half of this before I threw it in. But since it stopped moving, I was thinking, well, maybe I didn't go through as much of this as I thought. It just doesn't come super full, so whatever. I mostly use this in my inner corner. I'll use this over my eyeliner on some days. Some days I'll just rub it all over my eyes. I do like a lot of glitter, so I'll just keep using this. I'd love to use it up by the end of the year, but we'll see. Next is a product with cute packaging, and I actually dropped this one day, and I have since lost the top to it, which was much of the cute packaging. Anyways, this is the Lady Gaga Fame perfume. And I used up a little chunklet of it this month from here to here again, so I've gotten past the middle of the bottle finally, so I'm hoping I'll be able to use this up in the next couple of months, even though this is more of a fall and winter scent to me, and I don't really enjoy wearing it too much right now. I'm going to keep using it at least for March though, just to see how far I get, because if I get most of the way through it, I'm just going to finish it up. Hopefully I find the top to it, because I'm moving relatively soon, and I don't want to be trying to move that bottle without its top. Anyways, a product hyped on YouTube. I threw in my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian, specifically the color. Everybody loves White Russian. These marks are actually from a different project that this is now in, but they're relatively correct to this project, so yeah. I didn't end up using this a ton. I wanted to finish a different gloss first. That was my Wet n Wild gloss. And I did wind up finishing that up, and once I finished that up, I started getting some good usage on this. So this will definitely be done in the next couple of months, so I'm not terribly worried about it. And next I have a product I've hit pan on, and that was my the Balm Eyeshadow in Metallica, because it's separated, so Metallica. This is it right here. I did expand the pan slightly, but I did not finish it. And the product from a previous project, which was Alice Copper down here. I wanted to hit pan on it. I did use it, finally. I did use it a few times, but obviously no pan. So I got some usage out of it, and I was so mad last year when I didn't use it at all for project, my Pan-Net palette, that's what it was. And finally, item from a sub box. This is my Marc Anthony leave-in lotion, and I can't figure out where I am. Let's see. Like, I tried shining a light in here, and it didn't work. See, it looks like it's in the same spot, but I've used this, so that can't quite be correct. So, I don't know. It'll get used up when it gets used up. Like, it is just my current hair product at the moment, but because I cut all my hair off, I have to use a lot less of hair product in general, thus they're taking me even longer to go through. And now for the other empties. No, wait, I forgot one. A colorful eyeliner. This is my MUA eyeliner in some purple color. Not super colorful, but this is what I picked. Here is where it is now. This one was missing about 2 months of progress because I was finishing something else up. However, I did finally get some progress on it. You can see at the top of the page right there, I hope. And I actually do suspect I will finish that at the end of this month. Anyways, everything else that I finished. Let's see. We have something underrated, a Zany Laney Butterscotch Brew body spray. I can link them down below. They are an online body care company, speaking of. Something I bought online, the Zany Laney scrub. This is the Cake Sniffer scrub, and it is all gone. It still smells really damn good. A product you regret buying, and I hella regret buying it. The NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Foundation. A deluxe sample size, the NYX Pore Filler Primer. A drugstore product, the Wet n Wild Lip Scrub. It is empty. And something that is special to you. It is the palette that is special to me, not necessarily the shadow. It is from the Stila in the Garden palette. And this is the shade what does it say? Chinois. I wrote it down. So I did expand the pan this month because I'm going to use it until it's gone. But my goal for this project was to hit pan on it. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye!